intention this evening is to be a bridge between Nia and Aikido. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you an embodied experience of how you can apply Aikido principles in the Nia practice. So we're going to dance for about 40 minutes, and each track of the class will embody an Aikido concept, idea. We will feel it, taste it. And then I will recap verbally so that you can kind of like mentally grasp what we just did. And then we'll have some time for sharing and for questions if you've got. Okay. Can you hear the music okay? Dorit, do you hear the music all right? Yeah, great, thank you.
A little bit louder?
Okay, so we're gonna start off with just shaking. Shake it. Loosen your skeleton in your body's way. Breathe. Great. We're gonna start tapping on our body. Make an impact. Make it matter. Have an intention to waken up your skin. Other side. Don't be afraid to make an impact. Have the intention to touch. And make it matter. And adjust the touch in areas that are more sensitive, more gentle, but still make an impact. Receive the touch. And pat your back. Just for being you, pat your back. And the other side. And we shake it. Let's settle into an A stance. And receive the sensation. Feel the energy movement in your body. We're gonna go into a closed stance, and we're gonna imagine that we're zipping ourselves on the center line of our body. And just use your hand to zip and see if you can take the idea, the mental concept of a center line into an embodied sensation. 2 more times. And we open into an open stance and just move your body weight from side to side. And find the center between left and right, and move yourself slightly forward and slightly back. Just tipping yourself off balance. We're going to imagine we're standing on a balcony in a very nice European street, and we want to see what's going on below. So tip your balance right all the way into your toes, as if you're about to fall, and then come back to your center of gravity. Feel the sensation, the relaxation, and again, and come back. And again, I'm going to show you on the side. You can stay frontal. Just want you to feel which muscles are engaging when I'm out of balance. Feel the stress that's building up in the system, and then feel the relaxation of coming back to the center of gravity. And we're going to do that to the back. Oh my God, I'm falling, falling, falling. Get that sensation of, oh shit, I'm going to fall. Just that feeling, that edge. Right. Let's open into an A stance. I want to see everybody. I'm going to come and have a look at you guys. Nice, yeah. We're going to add both sides, left and right, and move our belly button, move our pelvis. Continue. We're going to start the spiral. What I'd like you to imagine is that you've got your smartphone in the palm of your hand and you don't want to drop it. So how do you remain with this awareness of palms facing up no matter what? Palms facing up. Change directions at your time, at your pace. And find your dance. Relax your knees. Show me. Beautiful. Beautiful. If your cell phone is in your hand, beautiful, Alicia. That's it. Imagine you've got something precious you don't want to drop. If it drops, I want to keep this. This is the kuzushi. This is what forces me to move from my center. So let me show you again. What am I gonna? Okay, I've got this. So I don't want this to drop. It forces me to move from my center in the spiral movement. Let's carry on. explore the spirals. Last time. And relax your hands. Breathe.
This time I won't show I'm vulnerable. This time I won't give in first. This time I will hold out with my love.
As if I'm moving on a center line,
This time
up
I
and
will
down,
not be hurt.
not losing my center. And we're gonna relax the shoulders. 12-6.
Gonna love myself more than anyone else. Gonna treat me right. Gonna make you say that you love me first.
Relax your
You'll
neck.
be the one with the most to lose tonight. This time.
Bringing tension.
This time. Won't let my emotion through my life. This time. Gonna keep my heart locked safe inside. This time. I'm gonna be my own best friend. This time. I'm gonna be the one.
If I bring my hand to my belly, there's a conflict if it wants to continue moving. I need to make space and room for the hand to carry on moving. So receive the movement, make room. 12-6 at the foot.
Gonna love myself more than anyone else. Gonna treat me right. Gonna make you say that you love me first. You'll be the one with the most to lose tonight.
And your interpretation of a spiral dance, show me.
This time, won't let my emotion through my life.
Oh, that's beautiful, Jane. Wow.
Gonna keep my heart locked safe inside. This time.
Gorgeous, Sabine.
I'm
Yes.
gonna be my own best friend this time.
That's amazing, Elisa.
I'm gonna be the one.
Beautiful. And bring back the awareness of something precious at my palm. How are you feeling? Is it good? Are you starting to sweat? Yeah? Okay. Very slowly. 1, 2. Just watch me. I'm spiraling around. The ball of my foot stays as an anchor. And I just change directions with my back to the screen, with my face to the screen. Back, face. Let's just pay attention to our feet. Rotate. And let's take it for a little walk. Your way. Your dance. הרימי תן כאן. Last time. Nice. And cha-cha-cha to the back. Relax. And 1, 2, 3, 4. point away from the screen and to the screen. Let's slow it down. Come, let's wait together. Point at me. I'm pointing at you. What's the color of the wall behind me? I want to see, so I turn around to look and I point at it. Stay here. Just feel it. Other side. Look at me. Got it? Yeah. I'm going to make it a little faster, but with the same intention. Hey. 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 Nice. Last time. Imagine you want to adjust. You've got glasses and you want to adjust the glasses from the tip of your, that's right, if you've got glasses it works very well, Alicia. So this is the center line of my face, right? I want to raise my glasses and lower my sword, the line of movement in the center line, other side. Beautiful. Nice, gorgeous, gorgeous. Carry on. Beautiful, Sandy. Nice, Susan. Okay, now we can connect this movement with some coordination. You want to add the cha-cha-cha to it? Nice deep sumo stance. Over my center line and directed at you. Last time.
No te va mi ruto nase, no te va mi aruelo, mi arue mi ruto nase.
Relax your shoulders. Nice. Extending and relaxing. Extending. And relaxing. Nice. Remember your zipper. Remain in the center. Slowly. With or without the music. No te va mi aruto nase, no te va mi aruelo, mi arue mi aruto nase, no lo ya over mi aruelo. As if you're pushing water with your hands. Feel a bit of resistance. Pushing the ground, extending from the center line. Last time. We're going to keep our center line aligned. So lose your balance. Yeah. Do you know that toy? Is it Humpty Dumpty? No. And I want to come back. Now don't try this at home, but what's the worst thing that can happen if I lose my balance? In Aikido, we transform the fear of falling. We keep our center. We allow ourselves to lose balance. Keep your center. I don't want to lose my center. My line is extending to the sky, extending to the center of the earth. Last time. Nice. In a relaxed way. Extend. Faster. Show me. Oh, that's beautiful. Gorgeous. Very nice, Caroline. Nice, Sally. Yes. So if I'm struggling still, just take it slower, slower. Slow down to arrange your nervous system. How do I maintain awareness in my left hand, in my right hand, in my left and my right at the same time by being centered? And let's relax, relax the movement and bounce. Relax your knees, relax your upper back. In Aikido, we practice relaxation. And through relaxation, we deal with conflict. Oh, beautiful. This is the longest track in Nia history, I think. It's 10 minutes and 20 seconds. We'll see if we're able to sustain it. If not, we'll skip forward, okay? So, my invitation to you, this is gonna be a free dance of your middle back. Just find a way to dance your middle back, your spine. Enliven. Your chest, your ribs. Relax the movement of your neck. And into your free dance, just relax your system. Show me. Yes. There's no right or wrong way to dance. Take your time. Breathe. We're gonna come back together and move our attention to our pelvis. And just imagine you've got a duck's tail, like Donald Duck. Wiggle it, your lower spine in your body's way. Release. Your time. Hip bumps. Spine undulation. Shimmy of the spine. Include your lower back. And let go. Your entire skeleton moves. Yes. Wow. Receive the energy of the music. Say yes. Yes to the music. Yes to any sensation, any desire, any intention. Just say yes. Aikido is the art of yes and accepting, receiving, connecting. We will connect our hands together. Come back together. Come closer. Show me your hands. Connect them. Nice. Now imagine just your left hand wants to move and the right hand wants to stay connected. Moving your left hand, receiving with your right hand. Active and passive. That's it, beautiful. Susan, very nice, yes. Do you feel? Come back. We're gonna now resist. When opposite forces connect and create conflict, that's when Aikido happens. Aikido happens at the point of conflict. Feel the tension in your body. You feel it? Okay. We're gonna release. Move both hands with intention to stay together, connected through and around the body. Left and right, up and down, in and out. Remain centered, remain present in both hands. Touch the space. Yes. Yes. We're going to move this awareness to our shoulders. Each shoulder has its own expression, its own movement. Dance your shoulders. Release your shoulders. Release your neck. And remain present in the hands. Express. Your free dance. The movement of the extremities coming into center into the torso. Yes, Evelyn. What happens if your shoulders want to change their gravitation? Oh, add some spirals. Oh. Often unbalanced. We'll transfer this awareness back to the spine. Oh. Lower and upper spine. Hands and shoulders. Find the rhythm. Adjust the movement based on your energy level. Be mindful. Stay connected with your energy battery of the physical body. Oh, that's so beautiful, Melina. Yeah, gorgeous. Explore the 3 levels, closer to the ground. That's it. Yes, Kat. Yes, Elisa. Yeah. And relax your head. Let's go back to shaking. Bring chaos into your movement. Any kind of stiffness in the body is vulnerability. In a combat, not being present in the body or being stiff is vulnerability. That means life or death. Aikido is a martial art. It is not a dance art. The intention of Aikido is to resolve a conflict in a harmonious way. And it is the only embodied practice that does that in a combat situation. Chooses harmony, chooses peace. Our last track will be a slow dance. Imagine this hand. Take any hand. You've got 2, choose one. And move it from one side in front of your belly as far as it can go, as if you're paddling water. Just get that sensation of this hand wants to go and move from here to there. As you're practicing this, sense whether you've got stiffness in your body. If you've got any stiffness in your knees, any stiffness in your body, remain centered. So I'm not wobbling, I'm just centered. That's right. Other side. See if you can connect the breath with this movement. Make it meaningful. And drop into your pelvis. Now, what would happen if both hands are approaching each other? If they're resisting the conflict, they will stop before they connect. This is one option of dealing with conflict, is resisting it. I see conflict, I walk away. I don't want any of this, thank you very much. What would happen if both of them want to carry on. They're not giving up. They're going for it. You feel it? This is I see a conflict and I go all for it. This is the attack. And then the other option is that they connect and then they freeze. Oh shit, what happens now? I don't know what to do. Okay. So there are classic reactions in our nervous system to a conflict. What Aikido offers is this. There is a connection, and then one side is blending and is receiving and impacting the movement. There's a connection that maintains the original intention is transformed. Let's let go of our hands and just relax our shoulders. Just move in a way that makes your body feel better. That's right. Yeah, nice. Neck. Yeah. Good. Okay. All right. Okay. So we will come to a close of the movement. Just before we finish off, if there's any residue of discomfort in the body, self-heal now. Choose your movement. Breathe. Yes. Good. Okay. All right. So, I'm very, very curious to hear your experience. I just want to run through the principles that we've experienced so that we can mindfully arrange cognitively what we've just done. So the first track, if you recall, we tapped our body. Some of us, I haven't seen any of you do that, but some of my students, when I ask them to tap their body and to really impact their body, they'll just kind of do this, you know, very. And the part of empowerment is owning up to power and to the use of power and to impact, having an impact. And this is a very good embodied way to have an impact. Aikido is a martial art. It involves a conflict. It involves me impacting another. So if I get grabbed in my hand, it has to be an honest grab. It cannot be, hi. It needs to be a grab so that I have something honest and sincere to work with when I want to practice my practice. Okay, so the first principle of Aikido, and I believe any martial art, is sincerity. Is whatever I do with honest intention. If I want to cut a watermelon in half, I do it with full intention. Otherwise, I would just scratch the surface. It would have no impact. The second song, I wanted us to embody the conceptual idea of center. We can all read and understand mentally what it means to be centered. We get it in our head. We understand what it means to be centered emotionally. The art of Aikido teaches us to embody it, to really find our center. Since we work in duos, so the whole practice is about working in couples. I have a partner that I practice with. Aikido is not a singular practice like Nia can be. You can dance in front of your TV and learn a routine. Aikido, I need a partner. Through my partner, through their honest attack, and through my response to their honest attack. When I use my center, I can impact them and I can resolve the conflict. So I wanted us to get like a sense of what we did in the dance is we've taken Aikido principles into Nia. Now I'm taking them back into the martial art. So the idea of center, if I want to imagine you want to push a trolley full of cement, or I want to push a fridge, I want to do that, not here, I'm not pushing here, I'm not pushing there, I'm not pushing here, I'm pushing in front of my center, and ideally, my, what do you call these? Elbows. My elbows need to be in front of me so that I can really use my center line, my center of gravity, my dantian, my center of energy, my heart center, the center of my mental intention, if I can gather all of that and move from center. So that was the second song. The third song, we started playing with circular movements, with spiral movements, and I will just get my swords and my knife. So in Aikido, we practice with a pretend sword, which is a timber sword, and a pretend knife. So if I was to take this and imagine it has a real blade, it would not be a good idea for me to stay in the line of the attack. This is the line of the attack. It's just going to cut my belly. So the way that I do is I remove myself from the line of the attack. So now, this is how I resolve the conflict. I just move away from the line of the attack. This is as applied in our dance. In Aikido, it's very complex, but this is what I wanted to just embody for today. The other thing is, let me see if that would work. All right. The need to move from center. When I have, you can do this with me if you like. When I have a very precious 4,000 shekels iPhone 11 in my hand, and I don't want to drop it. And now I remove myself from the line of the movement, and then I get stuck here. Do you feel that stuckness? Extend your elbow. You feel that stuckness? I can still continue. This is now called a kuzushi. Imagine somebody grabbed your hand, and this is a fixed point. Now I want to carry on moving, right? So what do? My shoulder and my belly still connected to the hand, and I got it. So I have to move from my center line. From my center line, I stay connected. All right. The fourth exercise we did was, we did the Irimi Tenkan. Let's leave the sword for now. But I want you to imagine a line. The sword is a very nice way to see how my movement, my hands are actually extending energy forward. So there is a line, and I want to come on the line I'm on the line. Now, if somebody's coming on that line to attack me, ideally, you know what, Ruth, I want to share that thing that we did in my kitchen. What is the conflict here? Somebody's got a sword at me. I'm standing in front of them with my sword. They're saying that my wall is white, and I'm saying that their wall is black, and we're having a conflict because we don't agree. I say it's black, they say it's white. Aikido says, I turn around, I grab hold of the hand with the sword because I don't want it to cut me. So I connect. I'm in connection, so I have some kind of a control. And then I turn around, and now I'm standing shoulder to shoulder with my partner, and I can see that what he was saying about the white wall is quite correct. All right, so that is the purpose of moving and being in the same direction. That's the purpose of the two-step. In Aikido, it's called Irimi Tenkan. The fifth song, the one with the clock, if you recall, that shows us how in our nervous system, in terms of choreography, sometimes my students would find it difficult to coordinate that this one comes up at the same time. Being centered is being able to be not in my left side, not in my right side, in both, present, saying yes, yes to both. Yes. So I train my nervous system. It's not a mental understanding. It's a physical embodied understanding. We also practiced the kuzushi, which is this. So, and I think I spoke about it, is that it's quite all right to lose balance in Aikido. I just never want to lose my center. As soon as I lose my center, I have no way to make an impact on the conflict. Oh, every now and then I don't have any more. Basically, the combat is finished when I lose my center. And the sixth song was that Aikido is the art of transforming fear of falling into flying. It's the art of creating system evolution from conflict. You and I bring two opposing ideas, and together we create a third option. And the third option, you know, the relationship has magic. So we do in Aikido, we embody it in a way that makes physically my partner stronger, more supple, more centered, more open and aware, and that we evolve as human beings, and that I look after my partner. I'm kind to him, and he's kind to me, and she is kind to me. So it's the only martial art that is life-supporting. It is a magical practice. I hope you all have the opportunity to practice, and if not, then come for the next 3 sessions, because we're going to go deeper. There are many, many beautiful principles to explore. So I will open the floor now for everybody to share.